Two households, both alike in dignity. In fair Verona, where we lay our scene. From ancient grudge break to new mutiny, where civil blood makes civil hands unclean. From forth the fatal loins of these two foes, a pair of star-crossed lovers take their life, whose misadventured, piteous overthrows do with their death marked love, and the continuance of their parents' rage, which but their children's end not could remove, is now the 2 hours' traffic of our stage. The which a few with patient ears attend, what here shall miss, our toil shall strive to mend.
Let us take the law of our sides. Let them begin.
I will frown as I pass by, and let them take it as they list.
Nay, as they dare, I will bite my thumb at them, which is a disgrace to them, if they bear it. Is the law on our side if I say I?
No. Say better. Here comes one of my master's kinsmen.
Gregory, remember thy swashing blow.
Good morrow, cuss.
Is the day so young?
But news struck 9.
I mean, sad hours seem long. Was that my father that went hence so fast?
Yes, what sadness lengthens Romeo's hours?
Not having that which having makes him seem short.
Love?
Out.
Out of love.
Out of her favor where I am in love.
Alas, that love, so gentle in his views, should be so tyrannous and rough in proof.
Alas, that love, whose views muffled still, should see without eyes pathways to his will. Where shall we dine? This love feel I, that feels no love at this, dost thou not laugh?
No, cuz, I rather weep.
Good heart at what?
At your good heart's oppression.
Why, such is love's transgression. Farewell, cuz.
Soft, I will come along, and if you leave me, you do me wrong.
Tut, I am lost myself. I am not here, this is not Romeo, he's some otherwhere.
In sadness, tell me, who you love?
What shall I groan and tell thee?
Groan? Why, no! But, sadly, tell me who.
Been a sick man in sadness to make his will. A word ill urged to one that is so ill. In sadness, cousin, I do love a woman.
I aimed so near, when I suppose that you love.
And a right fair markman, and she is fair I love.
A right fair mark, fair cousin, is soonest hit.
Oh, teach me how I should forget to think.
Give liberty into thy eyes, examine other beauties.
That is the way. Thou canst not teach me to forget.
I'll pay that doctrine or else die in debt. Why, Romeo, art thou mad?
Not mad, but more bound than a madman is. Signor Martino and his wife and daughters, Count Anselm and his beauteous sisters, the lady widow of Vitravio, Signor Placentio, and his lovely nieces, Mercutio and his brother Valentine, mine uncle Capulet, his wife and daughters, my fair niece Rosalind, Lithia, Signor Valentino and his cousin Tybalt, Lucio, and the lovely Helena. A fair assembly.
At this feast of Capulets, sups thy love, fairest Rosaline. Go and compare her face to those that I will show, and I will make thee think thy swan a crow.
One fair than my love? The all-seeing sun never saw her match since first the world begun.
Tut, you saw her fair, none else being by. I shall show thee shining at this feast, and she shall scant show well that which now shows best.
I'll go along, no such sight to be shown, but to rejoice in splendor of my own. What shall our speech we spoke for our excuse you? On without an apology.
After the prompter for our entrance, but let them measure us as they will. We will measure them a measure and be gone.
I am not for this gambling.
Oh, but good Romeo, we must see you dance.
Nay, not I. You have dancing shoes and nimble soles, but under love's heavy burden do I sink.
And to sink in it, should you burden love so great a passion for a tender flame?
Is love a tender thing? It seems too rough, too rude, too boisterous, and it pricks like a thorn.
If love be rough with you, be rough with love. Prick love for pricking and beat love down. Why, give me a case to put my visage in, a visor for a visor. What care I what curious eyes doth quote deformity? These are the beetle brows that blush for me.
I'll be a candle holder and look on, but the game is never so fair, and I am done.
Come, we broke daylight, yo!
Nay, 'tis not so.
I mean, sir, in delay, we waste our light in vain like lamps in day. Trust in our judgment and our wit.
Our meaning is well in going to this mask, but 'tis no wit to go.
And why, may I ask?
I dreamed a dream last night.
And so did I.
And what was yours?
Like I.
In bed asleep, do they dream things true?
This by his voice should be a Montague. Now by the stock and honor of my kin, to strike him dead, I hold it not a sin.
I profane with my unworthy hand this holy shrine, a gentle fine as this. My lips to blushing pilgrims stand ready to smooth that rough touch with a tender hand.
Pilgrim, you do your hand wrong too much, which manly devotion shows in this. For saints have hands that pilgrims' hands do touch, and palm to palm is holy palmer's kiss.
The saints got lips and holy palmers too.
I, pilgrim, lips that famous use in prayer.
Then let lips do what hands do. They pray, grant thou, lest faith come to despair.
Saints do not move, though grant for first sake.
And move not as my present comfort. Thus from my lips by yours my sin is purged.
And have my lips a sin that they have took?
Sin from thy lips, oh trespass sweetly urged. Give me my sin again.
You kiss by the book?
Juliet!
Coming.
Why, how now, friend? Wherefore storm you so? Friend, this is a Montague, our foe. A villain that is hither come in spite, to scorn in our solemnity this night. Young Romeo, is it? 'Tis he, that villain Romeo. Content thee, gentle friend, take no note of him. To speak truth, Verona brags of him, to be a virtuous, well-governed youth. It fits when such a villain is a guest. I'll not endure him. He shall be endured. You'll make a mutiny among the guests. My friend, 'tis a shame. Go to, go to. You're a saucy one. Is it so indeed? Be quiet, or more like. For shame, I'll make you quiet, which cheerly my heart's. Patience perforce with willful choler meeting makes my flesh tremble in their different greeting. I will withdraw, but this intrusion shall make seeming sweet convert to bitter gall.
What is yon gentleman?
The son and heir of old Capulet.
What is he that is now walking out the door?
Marry that, I think thee, young Mercutio.
What is he that follows there that would not dance?
I'm not.
Go ask his name.
Sir! What's your name?
Romeo of the House of Montague.
His name is Romeo, and a Montague, the only son of your great enemy.
My only love sprung from my only hate. Too early seen unknown and known too late. Judge's birth of love it is to me that I must love the loathed enemy.
What's this? What's this?
A rhyme I learned even now, of one I danced withal.
Anon. Come, let's wait. The strangers all are gone.
Now old desire doth in his deathbed lie, and young affection gapes to be his heir. That fair for which love groaned for and would die, with tender Julian's matched, is now not fair. Now Romeo is beloved and loves again, alike bewitched by the charm of looks. But to his foe supposed he must complain, and he still loves sweet bane from fearful hooks. Being held a foe, he may not have access to breathe such vows as lovers used to swear. And he is much in love, his means much less, to meet his new beloved anywhere. But passion lends them power, time means to tempering extremities with extreme sweet.
Can I go forward when my heart is here? Turn back, dull earth, and find thy center out.
Romeo! My cousin! Romeo?
Oh, he is wise. By my lie, he hath stolen himself home to bed.
He leapt over the orchard wall. Call, good Mercutio.
Nay, I shall conjure too. Romeo! Madman! question? Lover. Say but I me. Speak but one rhyme and I will be satisfied. Say not but love and dove.
If he hear you, he will be angered.
Nay, he shall not be angered.
He hath hid himself amongst the trees to consort with the humorous night. His love is blind, and best befits the darkness.
If love be blind, love cannot hit the mark. Romeo, I am home to my trunkle bed. Oh, this field bed is too cold for me. Come, shall we go?
He just has scars that never felt a wound. Soft. What light from yonder window breaks? What is the east? And Julian is the sun. Arise, fair sun, kill the envious moon, who is already sick and pale with grief, that thou, my love, art more fair than she. Be not my love, for she is envious. His vestal livery is but sick and green, and none but fools do wear it. Cast it off. Oh, it is my lord, oh, it is my love. And see how he leans his cheek upon his hand. Oh, that I wore a glove upon that hand, that I might touch that cheek.
Ay me.
He speaks. Oh, speak again, bright angel.
Oh, Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou Romeo? Deny thy father and refuse thy name. Or, if thou cannot but be sworn my love, I will no longer be a Capulet.
Shall I hear more, or shall I speak at this?
'Tis thy name that is my enemy. Thou art thyself, though not a Montague. What's Montague? It is neither hand nor foot, nor arm nor face, nor any other part belonging to a man. Oh, be some other name. What's in a name? That which we call a rose by any other name would smell as sweet. So Romeo would, were he not Romeo called, retain that dear perfection which he owes, without that title. Romeo, doff thy name, and for thy name, which is no part of thee, take all myself.
I take thee at thy word. Call me but love, and I'll be new baptized. Henceforth never will I be Romeo.
What man art thou that thus be screened in night, so stumblest on my counsel?
By a name I know not how to tell thee who I am. My name, dear saint, is hateful to myself, because it is an enemy to thee. Had I written, I would tear the word.
My ears have not yet drunk 100 words of thy tongue's uttering, yet I know the sound. Art thou not Romeo and a Montague?
Neither, my love, of either thee dislike.
How camest thou hither? Tell me and wherefore. The orchard walls are high and hard to climb, and the place death, considering who thou art, if any of my kinsmen find thee here.
With love's light wings did I approach these walls, for stony limits cannot hold love out. And what love can do, that love dares attempt. Therefore thy kinsmen are no stop to me.
If they see thee here, they will murder thee.
Alack, there lies more peril in thine eye than 20 of their swords. Look thou but sweet, and I am proof against their enmity.
I would not for the world they saw thee here.
I have knights close to guard me from their eyes, and but thou love me, let them find me here. My life were better ended by their hate than death prorogued by wanting love.
By whose direction foundest thou out of this place?
By love that first did prompt me to inquire. He let me counsel, and I lent him eyes. I am no pilot, yet wert thou as far as the vast shore washed with the farthest sea, I should adventure for such merchandise.
Dost thou love me? I know thou wilt say aye, and I will take thy word. Yet if thou swearest, they may prove false. At lovers' perjuries they say Jove laughs. O gentle Romeo, if thou dost love, pronounce it faithfully.
My love, by yonder blessed moon I vow, that tips with silver all the fruit tree tops.
Oh, swear not by the moon, the inconstant moon, the monthly changes in our circled orb, unless thy love prove likewise variable.
What shall I swear by?
Well, do not swear. Although I join thee, I have no joy in this contact tonight. It is too rash, too unadvised, too sudden, too like the lightning. Good night, good night. A sweet repose and rest come to thy heart as that within my breaths.
Oh, wilt thou leave me so unsatisfied?
What satisfaction canst thou have tonight?
The exchange of thy love's faithful vow for mine!
I gave thee mine before thou didst request it, and yet I would it were to give again.
Wouldst thou withdraw it? For what purpose, love?
But to be frank and give it to thee again. And yet I wish but for the thing I have. My bounty is as boundless as the sea, my love as deep. The more I give to thee, the more I have. For both are infinite.
Julian!
I hear some noise from within. Stay but a little, I will come again.
Oh, blessed, blessed night! I am afeard that being a knight, all this is but a dream, too flattering sweet to be substantial.
3 words, dear Romeo, and good night indeed. If that thy bent of love be honorable, thy purpose marriage, send me word tomorrow by one I'll procure to come to thee, where and at what time thou shalt perform the rite. And all my fortunes at thy foot I'll lay, and follow thee, my lord, throughout the world.
Julian!
Anon, I come. If thou meanest not well, I do beseech
Julian!
thee. By and by I come, to cease thy suit, and leave me to my grief. Tomorrow I will send.
So throughout my soul,
1,000 times good night.
1,000 times the worse to want thy light. Love goes towards love like schoolboys from their books, but love from love towards school with heavy looks.
Hist! Romeo, hist! Oh, for a falconer's voice to lure this tasseled gentle back again, bondage is hoarse, and may not speak aloud. Else would I tear the cave echo lies, and make her airy tongue more hoarse than mine, with repetition of my Romeo's name.
It is my soul that calls upon my name. How silver sweet sound lovers' tongues by night, like softest music to attending ears.
Romeo!
My dear,
At what o'clock tomorrow shall I send?
at the hour of 9.
I will not fail. 'Tis 20 years till then. I forgot why I did call thee back.
Then let me stand here till thee remember it.
I would forget it, to have thee stand there, remembering how I love thy company.
And still I will stay to have thee still forget, forgetting any other home but this.
'Tis almost morrow, I would have thee gone, yet I would kill thee with much cherishing. Good night, parting is such sweet sorrow, so I must say good night, till it be morrow.
Sleep dwell upon thine eyes and peace in thy breast. Would I were sleep and peace so sweet to rest. Hence will I to my ghostly honour's cell, for help to crave and my dear have to tell. Good morrow, Judge.
What early tongue so sweet saluteth me? Young son that argues a distempered head, so soon to bid good morrow to thy bed. Our Romeo hath not been to bed tonight.
That loss is true. The sweeter rest was mine.
God pardon sin! Wast thou with Rosalind?
With Rosalind my ghostly honour, no. That name have I forgotten, that name's woe.
That's my good son. Where hast thou been?
I'll tell thee ere thou ask again. I have been feasting with mine enemy.
Be plain, good son.
Then plainly know, my heart's dear love is set on the fair son of rich Capulet, and mine on his, so his is set on mine, and all combined save what thou must combine by marriage today.
What a change is here! Is Rosalind, whom thou didst love so dear, so soon forsaken, and art thou changed?
Thou chidst me oft for loving Rosalind,
For doting, not for loving, pupil mine.
and bade me bury love.
Not in a grave, to lay one in, another out to have.
I pray thee chide not. Him whom I love now doth grace for grace and love for love allow, the other didst not so.
In one respect I'll thy assistant be, for this alliance may so happy prove, to turn your household's rancor to pure love.
Oh, let us hence, I stand on sudden haste.
Wisely and slow, they stumble that run fast.
Now, where the devil should this Romeo be? Came he not home last night?
Not to his father's. I spoke with this man.
Ah, that pale, hard-hearted wench! Oh, that Rosalind torments him so that he will sure run mad.
Tybalt, the king's woman of old Capulet, hath sent a letter to his father.
A challenge! Ah, by my life!
Romeo will answer.
Well, any man who can write may answer a letter.
Nay, he will answer the letter's master. How he dares be dead.
Ah, but poor Romeo is already dead. Stabbed by that white wench's black eye, pierced through the ear with a love song. His very pin of his heart cleft through the blind bowboy's butt shaft. And is he a man to encounter Tybalt?
Why would a Tybalt?
Oh, more than a princess of cats, I can tell you. Oh, she is the courageous captain of compliments. She fights as you sing. A gentlewoman of the first house. Mortal.
The what?
Oh, the pox, the lisping affected fantasticos. Oh, here comes Romeo. Here comes Romeo. And without his roe, oh, like a dried herring, flesh, how thou art fishified. Signor Romeo, bonjour. A French salutation to match your French slop. Ha, you did us a counterfeit last night.
Good lord to you both. What counterfeit did I give you?
The ship, sir, the slip can thou not conceive.
Good Mercutio, my business was great, and in such a case as mine, a man may strain courtesy.
That's as much to say, such a case as yours constrains a man to bow in hand.
Meaning to curtsy.
Thou most hast kindly hit it.
A most courteous exposition.
I am painting courtesy.
For flower.
Right.
Well, then is my pump well flowered.
Well said, well said. Follow me now in this jest, till thou hast worn out thy pump. That when the single soul of it is worn, the jest may remain after the wearing of the soul singular.
Oh, single soul jest. It's only singular for its
Oh, oh, good Benvolio, come between us, my wit is faint.
switch and spurs, or I'll cry a match.
I will bite thee by the ear.
Nay, bite not.
Now, isn't this better than groaning for love? Now, thou art socialized. Now, thou art Romeo. Now, thou art what thou art by art as well as nature. For stop there. Stop there. Lord, hath me cease my tailed hair?
Else thou wouldst have made thine tail large.
Well, you are deceived, for I would have made the tail short. I had come to the whole depth of my tail, and I intended to pursue the argument no further.
Here's goodly gear.
So smile the heavens upon this act, that after hours with sorrow chide us not.
Amen. Amen. But come what sorrow can, it cannot countervail the exchange of joy that in one short minute gives me in his sight. Do thou but close our hands with holy words, then love devouring death do what he dare. It is enough that I may but call him mine.
Love moderately, long love doth so. Too swift arrives as tardy as too slow. Here comes the lad.
Good even.
Romeo shall thank thee, son, for us both.
As much to him else as thanks too much.
Ah, Julian, if the measure of thy joy be as heaped as mine, and thy skill be more to blazon it, then sweeten with thy breath this neighbor air, and let rich music's tongue unfold the imagined happiness that both receive in either by this dear encounter.
Conceit, more rich in matter than in words, brags of his substance, not of ornament. They are but beggars that can count their worth, but my true love is grown to such excess I cannot sum up some of half my wealth.
Come with me, and we shall make short work, for by your leaves you shall not stay alone, incorporate two in one.